World here back from YCS Indianapolis. My goodness, with World, please introduce yourself to the world.
My name is Jack Lee, and I play Purrely.
What did you do this weekend, man?
I finished third at YCS Indianapolis.
Nice, welcome back to the show, man. What made you decide to use Purrely, dude?
I think the deck is really consistent. It's actually, I always want to play a deck that's a one-card engine and it has the most starters. So it has both of that, and then it's really good going second as well. Most decks can go second. This deck is actually better going second. So I don't care about that at all. And I like little cats. It's cute. They're cute.
Nice. Well, before we see the third place goo, any shout outs?
Shout out to my team, Team Revolution, my teammates, my brother, Victor, Jimmy, Charles, Danny. So we drove a long way here, man, so it's not easy. But we try to go to more events because didn't go to many last 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. So without further ado, please show us the third place Purrely goo.
All right. So, standard, 3 Purrely, 3 Lily, 3 my friend, pretty, happy, sleepy, delicious, 2 street, 1 yip. Some people play 3. It's really good versus rescue ace. I just don't have space. Like I literally can't cut any card. If I have one more space that is flexible, I will play 3 of these.
Did you regret not using 3 for the event?
Only came up once because late game versus I forgot his name. In day 2, I played rescue ace near the bubble, and so he banished 2 of my street. I had 1 search for my lady, so I can either search this or the street. And if I had a street, I won. I would won. But like I still won game 3, but like game 2, I would have won that one if I had street. Because basically, like, you know how some decks like rescue ace, they just you have this, they can't target. So just SP doesn't work, the traps don't work. That's the only time. But 2 is good. I recommend playing 2, honestly. Yeah. So these are the engines, the non-engines. 3 Fenrir.
Main deck.
Yeah, 3 Prosperity. I was using crossout for the cash format, and that was back then when everybody was playing lands and book. But you see this event, they don't have not many people play book, not even Eclipse. Book of Moons, it's not really prevalent. So Fenrir is the best discard founder. Like this is a discard engine. People play Dark Worlds and Shadow, but this is actually a better one. Because you can, sometimes you can just sit on Fenrir. After you shifted them versus tier, you can sit on Fenrir. It's gonna cut down the resource and basically win the game after like few turns. Fenrir is broken. I don't know why they keep this at 3. Prosperity, just consistency. The deck wants to see Sleepy. Yeah, Sleepy or my friend, you know. If you don't see it, it's kind of awkward because they can imperm and you pass.
Yeah.
Hand traps. Nibs, Joe, 3 Ash, 3 imperm. So I was playing Vader. Some of my friends play Vader, but I just feel like Vader doesn't do enough. Imperm, you still need Imperm because they can thrust, they can talents. So Imperm is just standard. If you draw into it, it's like this is just standard. I think every deck should mean this. And Joe and Nibs are the most impactful hand trap this format. You want to see 1 card, because sometimes you draw 6, right? But you don't draw a hand trap. So if you do draw 1 hand trap, you want to see either this or this. Nibs won me the game in top 16, and Joe won me top 4 versus Steve. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Joe is broken. Like his deck searches like 20 times. Yeah, that's a main deck.
What's the
40.
count?
40. Yeah.
Perfect 40. Yeah.
So Sadek. Actually, let me do the extra deck first. Yeah. Baby Noir, Plum, 1 Happy, 2 Beauty. You 2 Big Cat. So you only need 1 Happy because the idea is if you resolve Happy, you don't need the second one, basically. I mean, you can recycle it if it comes down to it. But usually, if you summon Happy, like they don't have interruption, that's game. And then 2 Beauty, because Beauty is actually more important. When I banish for Power of Prosperity, I actually banish this more often than this, because Beauty, the 2 Beauty is actually like so crucial for late game. Late games, especially with some decks, Beauty is the free imperm. like Happy is a free search, right? But then everything else, nothing else really interrupts on their turn, other than Big Cat and Beauty. And Big Cat is hard to make sometimes. You don't see Delicious or Happy, it's hard to make that. So Beauties are just standard. Sometimes if you open Pretty and Cat and Fenrir, you sit on Beauty and Fenrir, that's gonna win the grand game. Slacker, Downer, and Zeus, standard. Typhoon, broken card. Won me the game versus Vanadium when they had Baron and the Dispatter. So I know some Purrely effect, they didn't negate. I think they were trying to negate the my friend.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, my bad, not Purrely, like Purrely, the white cat.
Yeah.
So they didn't negate that, they didn't negate that. And then, okay, I'm like, okay, sure. Resolution, nothing, okay. Side quests, turns down Baron and the other guy. So I basically killed their SP, and then I banished Baron. So they have Dispatter next turn. So I have like Ash Imperm in hand, so like they can't play anyways. Next turn I just win the grand game. Otherwise I lose, because you lose too much resource trying to get rid of the board.
What would happen if they negated your Purrely?
If they negate it, then I will try to special another one with my spell, and then try to make this, because this saves the most resource. Like otherwise you gotta use so much resource to get rid of the board. Yeah. This is like one card, you use your extra deck, you don't even commit any card. So this one card can get rid of SP because it's on summon, it's inherent, right?
Yeah.
Baron and next turn they can use Dispatter effect to special. They had attack first and then they special, so you live next turn. So it's just like one card, it buys you a turn and then gets rid of the board. Everybody should play one copy in this deck. It's so easy to make it. Yeah. Zeus you only need one. Yeah, then you only two. Especially this card is like everybody's meaning this. Two Zeus is just redundant, never come up. One Anima, Link package, one Condemned Dark Lord for time, and then one IP, one SP. I'm trying to think. This almost came up, but I just won my game. Like, I could have, like game 2 against top 16. If I feel like I was losing, I would just like screw it up, and then game 3, like this card is really good in top cut. And then IP, people should play this because sometimes you get imperm on Lily, right? And then you have 2 cats and 1 Fenrir, you make IP, that's like 3 interruptions next turn. Yeah. Side deck. So, Panda Boy for the cat. Mr. Pa. Okay, so 3 shifter, 3 dark ruler. So the idea is you want to have the most impactful cards. This format, sometimes we were testing with I was testing with my team, right? We were just debating whether to play like Diddy Crow, Druid Swarm, Megaloma, those kind of stuff. But then in the end, you just realize this game, if you see one of them, it doesn't do anything. Like literally doesn't do anything. Tier element, they mill like 10 cards. So what's like one Druid Swarm, one Megaloma gonna do? Like Megaloma is limited anyways. So Crow isn't gonna do anything either. So basically, tier is the deck we respect the most because if they break, they break. But if they get sacky, you just lose. Like, you can't play. So shifter, this deck can play around shifter because you have 3 prosperity, 3 white cat, and 3 my friends. So you can play through shifter. You can still set up a full board. Even going first, I said shifter versus tier. Because if you shifter them, you make the baby noir and you attack. You don't even use the graveyard, with white cat. And dark rule no more. It's just versus Manadium and tier. They have full board monsters, and then like I set out Imperm going second versus tier because Imperm doesn't do anything. Imperm Random Heart doesn't do anything, right? So you just have Dark Ruler next turn. At least you can play. If you don't have Prime, you can at least negate their field and then like do something. Otherwise, there are too many interactions on board. Blind Storm, Harpies, 3 Cosmic. These are for lab. I didn't play lab once. So I was really worried about lab. Like people don't respect lab enough. They have the new card which can they can interrupt on your turn. So you know how the deck you have to set with Baby Noir. It's like Paleo, so it's like direct chain link, right? So they can block with a new card, and then they can set a trap, and then they can block another one with a trap, or they can just like combo on your turn. Like that's what was worried about the most. So basically, I have like 6 spell trap removals. And I don't want to lose to like Golden Match and Children, basically. Like, those are psychic cards. And lab players seem to open them all the time. And then last, for going first, 3 summon limit.
Okay, respect.
best card of the day. Like it's day one, it won me like every time I go first, I see this, I won basically. Like it won me like 5 or 6 games, game 3s, where I went first. I was debating if I want to like play Deep Barrier, but when you go first, you want to have floodgates. You want to have cards that linger. So any floodgates that can, basically if you break or if they hand trap you, you want to have a floodgate that can stop their turn, but then it also stop their following turns, ideally. So Deep Barrier doesn't do enough. Like Unchained, Tier can place with Deep Barrier. And then most decks that uses Link, like Vanadium, you can call Synchro, but they can still play. They can play with their Link engine. So this guarantees that they don't make anything, not even SP. They can't even make SP of this. So next turn, you make Happiness, and Happiness is 2 summon, right? So you go for OTK. That's it.
Congrats on 3rd place. Take the prize card. Let's go. Next time, hopefully win the YCS, man.
Yeah. I will, man. Richmond, like, I'll do my best. Because this time I lost in the feature match half 4 because you know how Age of Overlord just came out.
Yeah.
So I didn't really. I was testing on Dueling Book. Oh, shout out to Dueling Book. Yeah. All my boys. I was testing on Dueling Book, and we had 1 day of testing because the set released on Wednesday, and we had to leave on Friday, so we tested on Thursday. So 1 day, like I didn't actually that 1 day I didn't even play any Rescue Ace. So like if you saw in future match I didn't know how to hand trap, like don't blame me, you know. I didn't practice enough. And
you dodged all Rescue Ace in Swiss?
I didn't. I played Rescue Ace. It didn't come to that. You know what I mean? Okay. I usually like. It's kind of funny because in Swiss I hand trapped them properly, but in Top Cut, I think I did it properly too because I don't want him to plus. I don't want Steven to plus with his equip. Yeah. But he had the follow up. Like he had the extender, so he can't do much. You know. But in hindsight, I should have kept the impermanent nib. I should have just kept them both until he finished his stuff and then just like, you know, use both on the field, you know, ideally. But yeah, man, like I didn't practice enough. I practice against tier all day. I know how to beat tier. Like I can beat tier easy, but I don't know how to beat Rescue Ace because, like I said, new engine, you know. Yeah. Also, people don't play on DB. Like people don't play that deck on DB as much. It's mostly on DB. It's like European players play combo decks, you know, full combo deck like Purrely, Vanadium. Those are the prevalent decks. Yeah. So I will be very prepared for Richmond. You know?
Okay. Dude, well, thanks again. And speaking of Steven, make sure to check out his video up here somewhere, guys. All right, thanks again, Jack. Until next time.
Yeah, appreciate it.